Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Obit Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out what could possibly be my favorite incremental upgrade game of all time. This is Factory Town Idle, and it is a very sort of minimalist style clicker game. Anyway, let's jump into things, and as ever, I will do my very best to explain what the heck is happening. Orbitaltopia, sure. So, this game is made by the developer of Factory Town. Factory Town is one of my all-time favorite automation games. It's very, very cool. We got a lot going on. I am going to explain what's happening. So, at the moment, we do not have very many things around the screen. This is going to change rapidly over the course of time as we manage to upgrade literally everything about our town. We have got 31 land, we have got 0 workers, and we have therefore got 0 happiness or happiness fulfillment. We've also got an inventory over here. We can see our trees. We can also see our wood. Now, in the early game, we are going to be turning trees into wood manually. We're going to get a little bit of XP from that, and that is going to go up to our little XP counter over here. We are currently in the plains and at level 0. So I'm going to do that. Boom. What happens? We complete a quest. We complete a quest. What does that give us? It gives us a few different bits and bobs. We get ourselves a quest coin. We get ourselves a brand new building, and we also get ourselves a brand new quest, a quest to build a house. Okay, we can deal with that. Now, houses are pretty easy to build. They take up 4 wood and 1 land. As you would imagine, they take a little bit of time to build. I'll queue up a couple, and I will get a few more bits of wood just manually here. We can also see I can level up this skill. At the moment, my speed boost is 0%. However, if I level it up, we are going to get a speed boost of 1.1%, which means that I'm actually getting more bang for my buck for each and every click. Up, of course, until the cap that we have. Either way, that's looking good. Build one house. We have done that. Happy days. That is actually going to give us a brand new resource, and that resource is workers, which is pretty exciting. We can now build a harvester hut. A harvester hut is going to cost us wood, land, and a worker. And if we build a harvester hut, then that is magically going to allow us to utilize something called production capacity. It's basically workers. We can assign these workers to automatically, you hear me say, turn trees into wood, which is fantastic. Really, really good. Assign workers, we will do that. We will build more harvester huts. Let's build, I don't know, let's build up to 5. That seems pretty decent to me. And then we'll just get as many as we possibly can. Right, so whilst we have workers in here, we can see that we're getting plus 2.2 wood per second, up of course until our cap. We're only able to store, for now anyway, 50 logs. That is going to change soon. Assign tree harvesters. We need to get 6 tree harvesters. We're going to be able to unlock some new stuff. Cool. Okay, another quest coin. We'll talk about quest coins in just a second. But we've also got a new building, the general store, and we've also got a new quest to build a general store. So we're going to be able to do that. Right, turn that filter off, and we can go back to the main interface that we are going to be able to see and build a whole bunch of stuff from. Let's build one general store for now. Let's queue up some additional houses. Houses are going to get progressively more expensive. They're also going to get progressively more complex, and the resources are going to change, as it just did there. But we can build all of our wooden houses, no issues whatsoever. And we can get that all out of the way, and we can start to see, hopefully, some improvements in our skill level of wood extraction, which is quite nice. So as long as we're sort of continuously utilizing this, then that is great. I will say, there is a natural resource regeneration of trees, and a bunch of other resources that we're going to be exploring and discovering over the course of the game. But for now, we are getting up to a maximum of 15.72 wood naturally regenerated per second, and then you can see the consumption of the harvester huts that are actually utilizing the wood. Either way, that's all looking good. So let's complete the general store mission. We get 1 quest coin, a new quest to produce 200 yellow coins, and a new quest to build 10 houses. The 10 houses we've actually already hit, so happy days, we get a new free quest coin for that. The general store is a little bit interesting, because the general store, as opposed to giving us a specific resource, it actually gives us happiness. Let's assign some of our production capacity, and let's see what that actually does for the town. So we are actually utilizing wood. We are using wood in order to gain yellow coins. We are selling yellow coins to the people in our village, and you can actually see that we are getting up to two coins per second from the store, which is great. We're also getting happiness, which is kind of an interesting thing as well. So that's kind of nice. I don't need to assign any additional wood. What I need to do is I need to get some additional production capacity for my general stores. So let's see if we can try and maybe build a few more of those and then assign more and see if we can try and get rid of some of this excess wood. Now, of course, as soon as I start to assign more production capacity to the general store, we are going to see our happiness increase, which is great. Really, really good. Average fulfillment is at 80%. We don't have a town XP multiplier yet, but we will soon. But the point is that we're actually burning through quite a lot of our wood. We're actually in negative territory here, so we're going to have to address that by increasing the number of harvesters that we have harvesting wood, so that we always remain positive. We're not quite, by the way, up to 100% fulfillment. That is looking good. That is great. We have got 100% fulfillment, which is very, very nice. We're very, very happy with that. Okay, produce 200 yellow coins. We have unlocked a bunch of additional stuff. We got a quest coin. We got a lumber mill. We got some planks. And we've got a new quest to build a lumber mill. Happy days. Right, the game is directing me to have a little look at world perks up here. But there's a lot that I want to chat about. World perks allows us to, you guessed it, modify with quest coins modifiers in the world. There's a bunch of stuff that we can modify here for a bunch of different costs. Click power, idle gain, more starting land, town XP boost. Percentage more town XP is earned from selling items. I think I might do that actually. That's pretty good. 20% boost to XP of the town. That is really, really nice. And I'll tell you why that's really, really nice. We can see the value of XP that we're getting per second right here, which is very, very good indeed. We can actually level up our town, which is exactly what I'm going to do. We get ourselves a few different rewards here. We got town perk points. Okay. We've got some additional land to build more junk on. I like it. And we get ourselves some yellow coins, which is honestly not a big deal. We get them all. I mean, so it doesn't really matter. But we get the yellow coins. I'm happy to collect the yellow coins. I don't think I particularly care, but there we go. Anyway, town perks, again, kind of like quest tokens, except they are utilizable on the town. Do I care about anything specific here? Not particularly. Harvesting speed maybe is kind of nice. Increase the speed of all crafting recipes. That's maybe good to get. Sure, we'll put a point into that. And there's loads and loads of levels. It's very, very expensive. This is a pretty expansive idle game. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, so we can now build a lumber mill. A lumber mill is a pretty interesting bit of kit. In the original factory town, we can use it to transport or to turn, should I say, logs into a whole bunch of stuff, but most notably planks, and that's what we're going to be doing here. And we're actually going to be selling planks at the general store as well. So a lot of the resources that you are able to build in this game are turned into resources that you sell back to the population. Let's try and build 5 of every single building, with the exception maybe of houses, which I think are a bit of an outlier there. We'll collect more tokens and whatnot, so happy days on that front. And we'll look to see if we can start turning some of our wood into planks. Now, this is going to put a further strain on my wood supply, so I am fully anticipating that I'm going to need to get some more stuff. Planks are looking good. We're going to start to see an increase in the number of planks that we've got over here. Happy days. However, we are losing a little bit of wood. Let's see if we can maybe try and throw down, I don't know, 5 additional lumber mills. That seems like a pretty safe bet to me. I will also manually harvest a little bit of extra wood just to see if I can make a little bit of a difference there. Remember, each and every time that either I'm clicking this or the game is clicking this, we're leveling this up. So we're now actually getting twice as much wood. We're getting twice as much wood from our trees as we originally were, which is quite nice. Or we're getting a speed boost, should I say, at twice the effective amount. So that is really, really nice. Either way, planks are looking pretty good at the moment. I am going to start selling off some planks. We're on our way to our mission to produce 200. That's fine. What do I need? I've got 10 lumber mills. I don't need 10 lumber mills. I need 10 harvester huts. I don't know why I did that. Well, we're going to need 10 lumber mills eventually anyway, but for now, let's crank up our wood stats manually. That's fine. We've also, by the way, got a few different tabs up at the top here. So that's quite nice. Let's get more harvesters. Let's get as many harvesters as we possibly can. We are about to start to see our trees Our tree natural production is about to be outstripped by the harvester hut production, but that's not necessarily a problem. I will collect that. Brilliant. We're going to be able to harvest a new resource, which is quite cool. And we're able to level up to town level 2, which is quite nice. I'll open this all up. That's okay. That's okay. I'll take it. I mean, the coins are neither here nor there, but it's fine. Okay, I've kind of neglected selling to my population a little bit. Let's see what we can do about that. Planks, definitely something that we can immediately start to sell, and in fact, it looks like we can pretty much immediately start to fulfill pretty much everybody's happiness to the maximum level. I will collect the quest over there. Brilliant. Stone production. Yeah, let's have a little look through the tabs here. It's basically the same stuff as we were looking at overall, but it's all sort of like consolidated in quite a nice way. Limited input available. Yeah, we don't actually have any stones. How do we get stones? We need to get stones, and I think we get stones from the harvester hut here. So that's kind of nice. Let's get rid of the filter so that we've got everything back on the same page. We're going to need to build a whole bunch of additional harvester huts. And we also don't have enough workers, so we're going to have to transform a whole bunch of our planks into houses. Definitely something that I want to do. Some of the houses that I've just queued up will require stone, but that's okay. We'll just build houses until we run out of the proper resources to get them. In the meantime, as our harvester huts are coming online, let's see if we can try and get even more harvester huts. We've got plenty of people a little bit shy on the old land. Let's get a few more. There we go. Let's get a few more bits of stone. There we go. Level that up to 2. I'm quite happy with all this. This is looking quite nice. Stone is being used to build houses, and also planks are being used to build houses. That's why we're in a sort of a bit of a negative territory at the moment. Let's assign more people to build planks. That seems fine to me. Sure. Lots and lots of people building planks. It is going to put a little bit of strain on our wood supply, but I think we can manage it. Stone, we're doing good for stone. We're doing good for stone. We've still got a little bit of excess production capacity there. Let's see if we can try and assign as many people as required to get all five measures looking good. We are extracting a little bit too much stone, but we have got 24,800 to sort of blow through. This is natural rock, which we can then turn into stone. Very confusing. Anyway, build 15 houses. What do we get? We get a school, and we have a quest to build a school. Harvest 100 stone. We can get a stockpile. Very nice. I would love to build a stockpile. Let's build a stockpile. I don't want to use my land too much, but we'll build a stockpile. What does the stockpile do for us? Provides 50 storage per building for all of these items. Basically all of the advanced items. All of the items that we make ourselves. I mean, that's fine. It does use land, and we are a little bit shy of land at the moment, but that's okay. That's fine. Let's delete that house that I was queuing up there. That's fine. And we'll also get to town level 3. Claim a whole bunch of resources. Again, the coins are kind of no big deal, but that's fine. Right. Land capacity. I mean, I would like to level up my land capacity. We just jumped from 22 land to 38 land. That's actually kind of incredible. Let's not maybe play around with that too much. 2 quest coins, harvesting water. Nice. Brand new natural resource. Again, at the harvester hut. Let's get a few people to harvest water then. Let's get maybe... Sure, let's throw 10 of our people into harvesting water. We'll do that for now. Okay, so this is all looking good. Nothing to complain about here. Everybody is pretty happy. We will need to assign some more people to selling planks. I'll get 10 additional... I'll get up to 10 general stores. That seems fine to me. We should also probably queue up some additional houses, but that is fine. Reach town level 4. We're going to reach that at some point. It's just a matter of time. Lumber mill. We need more lumber mills in order to hit this objective. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's fine. We are seeing our wood massively atrophy right now, but that is because we are using it to build a whole bunch of harvester huts, and we're using it to build a whole bunch of other stuff. But honestly, I think we can handle that, or lumber mills, I should say. We can handle the wood loss. It's fine. It's going to slow down progress a little bit. I can manually sort of interject and try and help out here, although I'm not particularly bothered about how quickly some of these things get done. There we go. I just got an achievement there. Earn 1,000 items by clicking. Well, that's just great. Very happy. Right, let's assign more people to plank manufacturing. We are massively in the negative zone. And in fact, we're even in the negative zone if we take all of our production out of it. Let's see if we can try and get some harvester huts. There we go. Get 5 additional... go for 10. Go for 10 additional harvester huts. It's going to cost us a lot of planks. Again, everything is incrementally more expensive, as you would completely anticipate. But let's get more harvester huts, and let's assign more people to... wood. There we go. Good. That's where we want to be. And wood production is looking good. And the lumber mill is maxed out as it should be. 239 wood and 800 coins in order to build another lumber mill. That is a little bit expensive, but it's kind of okay. I mean, we're absolutely blasting towards this next objective. We're going to get the next town level objective. We're gaining so much XP that it's actually ridiculous. We are full of water. There is absolutely nothing that we can do with water at the moment, although there will be. There will be very, very soon. We've got some more world perks. Do I care about world perks? You know, give me another XP boost. Give me another XP boost. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. We'll do it. 1.4 XP for selling is pretty decent, and we're going to be selling a lot more stuff. Mark my words. Crank that up a little bit. We are losing trees, and we're losing trees fast. Right, well, that's fine. Let's just pretend that that doesn't matter and hope that we get a building that will allow us to replenish our trees at some point in the future. Which I know is going to happen for a fact. Not because I am, you know, mystic, but because I know how the game works. At least to some degree. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. There's also, by the way, I think there is a natural regen bonus. Yeah, natural resource regen. Natural resources regenerate 100% faster. I mean, that is huge. That is absolutely huge. And in fact, we can get that right now. New harvesting grain, new quest, reach town level 5, and harvest 50 grain. Let's get the natural resource regen. I mean, why the heck not? Boom. Look at that. Immediately, from negative to 100% positive. I mean, that is crazy. Produce a whole bunch of planks. Brilliant. We've got that. Reach the next town level. We will hit that. What can we now do? We can now harvest some grain. Let's set up to harvest some grain. There is wild grain, and then we have refined grain. They're both called grain, though, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. That's fine. Oh, we've also got schools. I haven't built the school yet. Let's build 5 schools. Or build 3 schools up until the point that we actually can. Because schools are going to allow us to do some pretty interesting stuff as well. Refined planks. I'd love to build some refined planks. Let's build... Oh, we can't even build any more. We can't build any more houses. We're maxed out on houses at the moment. So we're going to have to only assign a very limited amount of resources to building refined planks. Which is okay. Which is absolutely okay. Right, build a school. We built a school. We've now got the opportunity to research, which is quite exciting. Complete 5 research, build a workshop, and research efficiency. That's fine. Harvest 50 grain, and we can now build a food market. Okay, things are starting to spiral. We got a lot of stuff happening here. Research is very interesting. We've got 3 schools. That means that we can assign 3 schools to work on research. If we unlock the workshop, that's going to allow us to build more sophisticated buildings. It's going to cost these resources. It's going to sort of tick down. We're fine with that. There's nothing too difficult to deal with about that. Masonry. Masonry is actually going to allow us to produce those rocks that we need in order to build the next level of houses and the next level of schools and the next level of the next level of nothing. That's fine. Right, refined planks. Can we start to sell refined planks? I mean, we can, although that's immediately going to put us negative. So I need more lumber mills. I need more lumber mills, basically. I need more houses before we're going to be able to do that. So we're going to need to get masonry. The workshop is looking good. Let's not worry about the workshop at the moment, even though we have a quest for that. I'll queue up the food mill as well. We can start doing multiple different bits of research here. That's going to cost me a little bit of grain, but we got plenty of grain. Very okay with that. Masonry is really what I'm interested in because I would love the opportunity to build a stone brick. That's very, very important for us now. So let's see if we can try and get ourselves... I mean, we need to reduce the number of people that we... We need to reduce the number of people that we have in in houses. I mean, or in other stuff. So we can reduce, for example, the number of harvesters' huts that we've got. Let's take 2 away from the harvester's hut. That's going to free up 2 people, and that's going to allow us to build 2 stonemasons, which is great. And that's going to allow us to manually start converting bricks, which I will do, albeit even temporarily. Again, we can boost our clicker speed if we want to, but I don't particularly care to do that. We'll start doing that automatically. That's quite nice. And I'll take that quest. That's good. We're heading to the next level at speed. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that we need to fix ourselves up on. We need way more people. We need way more people. Now, is there a town perk that allows me to get... There's no town perk that allows me to get extra space per houses, but I think there is. Yeah, workers per house, that's definitely a thing that we can do. We need 5 coins for it, though. That's a little bit annoying because I'd love to get that. If I build a workshop, I don't know how much a workshop actually costs, but if I build a singular workshop, then we're going to get that coin, and that's going to give us, like, an insanely large number of additional people. You know what? Give me that. I'll rebuild the school. The school is no big deal. School is no big deal, and in fact, we can assign a second school to work on that for now. If I get myself a workshop, boom, we can build ourselves a hardware store, which is quite exciting. But more importantly, we can get the workers per house upgrade. We're going to go from 0 workers to 12 workers. A little less exciting than I anticipated. Okay, so let's pause and take a little bit of stock of sort of exactly where we are. We need to do a lot of stuff. The first thing that we need to do is try and fix all of our negative inputs and all of our negative outputs. We'll shift over to this interface so that I can more easily see what the heck is happening here. So, we're good for all of our natural resources. Very, very happy with that. We're basically good for all of our basic resources. We're pretty okay for rocks at the moment. We're not okay in the wood department. That is problematic. That is very problematic. We're also not good for town happiness. We need to sort our town happiness. So we're gonna get right on that, and I'm gonna produce some food markets. Let's get the food markets immediately sorted. They only take basic planks anyway, and if we get some food markets, then we can start selling our grain, which should allow us to max out our happiness there. And let's keep going. Let's get right up to 10 here, right up to 10. General stores, we're definitely gonna need some additional general stores as well. We got loads and loads of planks though, so I'm happy with that. Let's get right up to that number of general stores, 15. And water. Water is very easy to sell. We are extracting enough of it to sustain our selling. That is good. Moving on to the general store. Where does that leave us? We need to crank up the amount of stone that we're selling. We are producing a little bit of stone at the moment. The problem is... Oh, that was a way to say the problem is that we might not be positive after we finish the constructions, but it looks like we are. Stone bricks, on the other hand, there's no way that we're going to be positive. If I start selling at the maximum level, yeah, we are massively negative in the stone brick department. So let's see if we can try and fix that. We'll go right up to the maximum number of workers that we're allowed. And in fact, let's continue to build houses because we're going to need stone bricks. We're going to need stone bricks, like a lot of stone bricks. And I will interject and try and make a difference here. We're also going to need to get some additional harvesters' huts too. Yeah. Harvester's huts to extract more stone. And to be honest, we probably don't need as much water as we've got. Let's crank down the number of people that we have here and put them all into stone. That's going to be more important. Yeah, lots and lots of stone bricks. Lots and lots of demand for stone bricks. Let's get everybody into stone bricks here. And even, wow, mineral extraction. That is not good. Okay, food mill. We'll claim that. We got a new building and more new stuff happening. There's a lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff happening here. Ignore the food mill. Ignore the food mill for now. And ignore the workshop. You know, let's shrink them. Let's shrink them and pretend that we don't have to worry about that. Reach town level 5. I will take that. We unlock a new resource to harvest. Apples. Goodness gracious me. There's now a lot happening. Flour is another happiness modifier. Apples is another happiness modifier. Let's fix stone bricks first. Let's fix stone bricks. Let's fix refined planks as well. That is in the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We're going to need to get some more lumber mills. And lumber mills are going to be pretty easy to build. Let's build 3 additional lumber mills. It's going to cost a lot of wood, but those bits of wood can immediately get stuck into stuck into here. Okay, this is all looking fine. Stone is still in negative territory. Let's get the stonemasons. God, there's a lot of demand on our stone here. Holy cow, this is quite crazy. I tell you what, why don't we take a harvesting speed bonus? That will change pretty much all of our sort of mineral problems. All of our mineral rock extraction problems will go away, and it will allow us to reallocate resources accordingly, which is quite nice. Yeah, rock is now absolutely sorted. Wood is, I mean, just astronomical. That's really, really good. Stone we're still burning through, obviously, but we got a stockpile of 44,000 now. So, frankly, who gives a hoot? Let's get some additional minerals. An additional mineral? No, additional stonemasons. We've run out of land. Not a problem. Not a problem. We are still negative on the stone bricks. We're still negative on the refined planks. Okay. What about crafting speed? I'll take another crafting speed modifier. Okay, and I'll take another harvesting speed modifier. That's put us in a pretty okay position, I think. Rock is positive. Planks are positive. Refined planks are not positive. Let's see if we can try and adjust the number of planks that we're getting in, and see if we can try and increase the amount of refined planks that we're getting. I mean, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. That's good. We are still negative. Very, very negative, presumably because we're building houses. Yeah, okay. Well, we've built up to that number of houses. We're completely out of land. We have absolutely no land to speak of. That's okay. That's fine. We can deal with that. Refined planks are positive. Stone bricks are positive. We need a little bit of time to recover from the stone brick Mageddon that we had to deal with there. Increase the number of logs that we're selling. Planks we're fine for. Refined planks. Do I really want to sell more refined planks? I mean, no, but I will. I will. Wood wheels. Yeah, I need to start doing something with my workshop. The good news is that we are getting a lot of XP. A lot of XP. Should I look at doing some research? I mean, I should get a quarry. Sure, let's get a quarry. It's going to take no time at all. Quite happy to do that. I think we just need more masons, right? I think we need more masons. We're going to hit the next level. We're going to get a lovely little land boost, which is great. We've got that town land boost, remember? So that's really, really nice. And we can always increase it further, which is pretty great. There we go. I will claim everything. We got 38 land to build on now. We get 20,000 yellow coins. Well, that's a bit of a step up. I gotta be honest, that's a bit of a step up. Right, build some more stonemasons. Build 3 of those. Still not happy with the amount of rocks that we're extracting, you know? Build me some more harvester's huts. It's gonna cost a lot, but I think it's worth doing. I think it's worth doing so that we can get more stone more fasterer. There we go. And I'll claim the quarry. The quarry is going to allow us to actually prospect for rock, which is pretty remarkable. We're good for trees. We're actually good for rock, to be fair. We're good for rock for a darned long time. Keep throwing resources into rock. That's great. Build more stonemasons. Yeah, build more stonemasons. What the heck? Build up to 4 stonemasons and equip that all there. We are now getting a lot of stone bricks. That's really good. Do I need more lumber mills? I'll get 2 additional lumber mills. I'll get 1 additional lumber mill because we've run out of workers. That's okay. Okay, reach 10 level 6. What do we got? Another resource cotton. Okay, things are starting to spiral. This is getting out of control. This is getting out of control, and we're not even managing to balance all of our inputs and all of our outputs. Town happiness is not happy. Town XP multiplier, though, is now +8. So we've clearly gotten to the point in the game where the game is happy to give me a multiplier for happiness, which is good. We like that. We're happy with that. I'm now to a point where I can probably start selling all the refined planks that I actually need to sell, which is A-okay. Can I sell some other stuff? I would dearly love to hit like 100% happiness on everything before I move on. That would be really, really nice to see. Can I get a workers per house? Sure, I'll take another workers per house bonus. It's maybe not the worst thing in the world to invest in. Yeah, maybe a little bit complicated, but that's fine. Cotton and apples. Cotton, apples, and grain. Let's maybe sort out grain first. Let's sort out grain and apples, right? Let's see. How many apples do we need to harvest in order to supply the entire darn town with apples? I need a lot of apples. That's how many apples I need. So we're going to need to build some more harvester's huts, and we do not have the planks to build harvester's huts. So maybe let's see if we can try and address an issue. I'm going to like slash the number of people that we have working in the wood department and instead allocate them all to the apple department. That puts us in positive apple territory. Let's increase it by 1. I'm going to keep a few people spare here because we're going to need to do something similar with grain. The food mill is going to get built. We're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Excellent. That's fine. Minerals we're okay with. I'll take the quest coin. Thank you very much. And we're immediately going to start allocating each and every person. What do we need? We need more rocks. Okay, I'll do this manually. I can assign more people, but I'd really rather not. I'll just click manually. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, and then that gets us the maximum number of mills. That's good. Let's see if we can start producing flour now. We are still positive for grain. So all of the people that I allocated, the 10 people that I allocated to grain all that time ago, they've clearly boosted up enough levels, which is why, by the way, you should at least get a few levels early on. Maybe that's the reason as to why we should get somebody harvesting cotton. Just literally one singular person. It's worth it. Flour is looking good. Are we going to be able to sell flour to everybody and be positive? Probably not. We're also going to get some more food markets. That's fine. I mean, we've mostly sorted the flour situation. It does need a little bit of tweaking. But if we get a few more flour mills, then I'm actually pretty confident. And the grain, you know, we've got pretty large stockpiles of grain to go through. It's obviously not going to last forever. But a few additional people working at the flour mill, that'll pretty much get us there. I mean, we did have to sort of cannibalize the wood harvesting operation to get to here, but I mean, it's okay. Look at this. We're positive. We're positive in everything. We're not quite there with flour yet. We need to get one more food market, but that's fine. Stone bricks. Heck yeah, I'll get more stone bricks at the mason. There we go. Get that all assigned. Okay, we are now very, very positive. Are we still building something? Are we trying to build something? We are out of planks, and being out of planks is a pretty big no-no, actually. 1, 2, 3. I think 3, maybe 4. 4 should be enough. 4 additional lumber mills. They are progressively more and more expensive. I'm going to need to just get, like, additional planks. Because planks are feeding into a lot of stuff at the moment. We need just a lot of planks to build stuff, but we also need planks to make refined planks. So it matters that we get it right. It's going to cost us a lot of stone bricks in the early stages of this construction project, but it's okay. That's okay. Right, and then we can get more of these. And I will manually convert more planks. There we go, from our wood, which of course now means that we have got no wood. Let's assign more people over there. Yeah, we need more planks for harvester huts, etc. Very, very important. Very, very important. Planks into wood. There we go. See, look, I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part for this town. We've just hit level 7, which is honestly fantastic. Really, really happy with that. Prioritization. Okay. And we also got 3 quest coins. Oh my giddy aunt. Look at that. Another 20,000 coins. Well, that's definitely keeping us afloat. Or partially keeping us afloat. Also, we've managed to run out of grain since the last time. That's fine. Build more workers? Of course. Of course. Build 3 of those. 3 additional houses. That should get us enough people. And we'll get some additional grain. And we'll probably get some more stuff in due course. Hey, look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just see. Are we solving the grain problems? Are we solving flour problems? I need to get more in grain. More in flour. We're out of minerals. How are we out of rocks again? How on earth are we out of rocks again? I tell you what, our harvesting operation really needs a little bit of work. Let's see if we can try and crank some more points into harvesting here. There we go. I mean, that's quite a lot of town points. It is going to get us closer to where we need to be. We're now very over the top with apples, and in fact, we should probably reassign some of our resources into grain. But this is the great thing about getting some pretty substantial upgrades. You know, we can really pretty radically change how things are looking. You know what? Throw another point in there. Throw another point in there. Everything is now positive. Everything is now positive. That's what we like to see. 38 stone a second. We're actually losing like quite a substantial amount of just like wild grain and also rock now. But you know what? That is a problem for a future potato. The point is, everything is looking positive. If we can get that flour situation sorted, if we get that apple situation sorted, flour we're still positive for, apples we're still positive for. We have sorted food. Food, everybody is happy. Everybody is happy. You absolutely love to see it. Cotton, of course. Let's get as much cotton out of the door as possible. We actually do have a little bit of a residual stockpile, but we're going to need to probably get more of these houses in order to make sure that that all works. Let's reduce the number of people that we have working on wood and instead get some more people on cotton. And because we've got that harvesting bonus, I mean, that's just a mad bonus that we're going to get. So we're pretty much immediately able to make that cotton positive. So that's a nice little bonus. What's our town XP modifier now? It's 20%. We're getting 20% additional XP. That is really, really nice. Hardware store, and that's going to make wood, and it's also going to make shovels. Let's make 4 of those. Let's make 5. Let's make 5 of those. Let's round it to an even number. And whilst we're looking at that, let's go into workshop and see what it actually takes to make. It takes 2 planks to make. Let's start making some more workshops. Let's make up to 5 again. I hope we don't go negative on anything. Get rid of quests for just a moment so that I can see a little bit more what I'm doing. Right. 3 people assigned to making wheels. That's got to be enough, right? Maybe not. Yeah, it's just ever so slightly too few people. What do we need? Not enough workers? Of course we don't have enough workers. Houses are flipping expensive. They are really expensive. In fact, they're so expensive we can't make them. Can I get a worker bonus? Workers per house bonus? Feels like a waste to be spending my coins on that, but you know what? If it works, right? And we need all the upgrades anyway. I mean, that's the... I don't know if that's necessarily the end game, but like that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get as many upgrades as we possibly can. Either way, let's get you assigned there, you assigned there. I think if we fix our shovel situation, that's pretty easy to do actually. We fix our shovel situation. We are looking good. Okay, we need a few more shovels. In the meantime, what else do I have to look at? I mean, there's stockpiles that we can build. I don't particularly want to do that. I haven't done anything in the quarry prospecting zone. Let's build 5 of these. And that's going to allow us to actually start increasing the amount of rock that we get. Wow. Okay, stop. Don't build anymore. Don't build anymore because that is already giving us positive rock. And that's all that we need. It's apparently completely fine to just have that amount of stuff in there. That's really, really good. Produce flour, that's going to give me a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's going to give me a bunch of stuff here. If I go to research and farming. Yeah, research farming video game because we're running out of grain. We're running out of grain pretty rapidly. Let's fix the shovel input. Oh, we're so close. 2 more. 2 more of these. 2 more of these and we'll fix the shovel input. Yeah. We're out of shovels at the moment. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Everything is green. With the exception of grain, everything is green. And you're at 19%. I mean, I don't particularly need to get grain. I mean, we are going to get it. Although... yeah, we'd need to get the... we need to get the natural skill regen, the natural resource regen if we wanted to get more grain, at least through this method. We're also going to be, as I say, completing farming in just a second. But it's not a big deal. The point is we're going to be getting farming, and when we get farming, we're going to be able to grow our grain, which is really, really nice. We're going to be able to grow grain without harvesting the wild stuff, which is pretty darn remarkable. But, ladies and gents, we're actually going to ramp that up right about there. With everything being positive, with the exception of that one singular thing, which I'm going to choose to exclude for the purposes of my own happiness, my personal happiness. We're getting a 24% town XP multiplier. That's only going to climb as things start to increase. We've already hit level 7. We didn't actually explore. There is a mechanic where you can leave the plains and you can go to other areas in the world. But, I mean, this game has it all. There's also, like, magic and stuff. There's, like, more tabs. There's more buildings. This game absolutely has it all. This is honestly fantastic. It released into full release on the 8th of January. I would strongly advise that you check it out if you're interested in upgrade/incremental games, because this is amazing. It is one of my favorite incremental upgrade games of all time, and it is just so darned good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. I'll catch you next time. Bye.